So I watched 40 movies in August month, and here is the full list. So without wasting any time, I'm going to talk about all of the movies, and no spoiler, and all the movie name will be in timestamp, so you can jump to any movie that you want to listen or hear. So the first movie I watched was Birth from 2004, and this movie is so weird and awkward at some scenes. Yeah, so basically Nicole Kidman's character husband died, and it's been 10 years, and not 10 years later, Nicole Kidman's character is gonna marry some other guy, and suddenly a 10-year-old kid came up, and a 10-year-old mysterious kid comes and told Nicole Kidman's character that he is her dead husband's reincarnation. Yeah. So first everybody believed that he is joking or something, but then later he told Nicole Kidman everything that only she and her husband knew. So yeah, and Nicole Kidman is also very confused that he might be her husband reincarnation, and which leads to some very awkward and uncomfortable scenes. But the movie is good. I like this film, and the twist was also amazing. And the director of this film is Jonathan Glazer, and I have seen his only one film, Under the Skin, starring with Scarlett Johansson. So yeah, I like that film also. And he made previous year he made films Zone of Interest. So I'm gonna watch the next Zone of Interest. So definitely check out Birth if you want. Next movie I watched was Mission Impossible: Dead Reckoning Part 1. I missed this in theater back in 2023 because I don't know, and I should have seen this film in theater. But anyway, I watched this, and I had a pretty good time. I just sit back, relax, and enjoy this film very much. And it's a almost 3 hour long film, but not a single scene is boring. And just like every Mission Impossible, this film is also very interesting, and the action of this film is also amazing. Mission Impossible Fallout is still I think the best film in the franchise, but Dead Reckoning is also very amazing. And Tom Cruise jumps in bike from a mountain. That scene was also, while watching the movie, this scene looks so well because the anticipation of this scene was done so well, and everybody is great in this film. So our next movie I watched was The First Omen. The First Omen is a horror movie, a new horror movie, 2024, and it's a prequel to 1976, The Omen movie. I had watched that the 1976 version Omen back in July month, and but I forgot to talk about because I forgot to write on that film. And The Omen was a very great film, and this film is also amazing, 2024 version. It's also has a very... I like the story of The First Omen very much, and this film is also amazing. And this film starts just like any other horror movies, but after 30 minutes or 20 minutes, this film just gets better and better and better. And the ending was also amazing. You can watch this film, The First Omen. It's an amazing film. Alright, you guys can comment down what you watched in August. But this monthly video gets almost 100 views, and but only 5 or 6 likes. So please don't do this. So please like the video, and it will motivate me to make more videos like this monthly video what we watched. The next movie I watched was an Oscar-winning movie, American Beauty, and this movie was directed by Sam Mendes, and it won 4 Oscar awards. And this movie is also very amazing. Basically, Kevin Spacey character falls for her daughter's friend, and actually in this film there's lots of things going on. Because it will be a spoiler for you, but there is lots of things going on. There is like a psycho character also in the neighborhood, and played by the actor. What was the name of that actor? That actor worked in Interstellar also. So yeah, definitely check this American Beauty. It's a great film. I really like this film. Alright, the next movie I watched was Irreversible. It's a Gaspar Noé film. It's a French film, and this film is very disturbing. It's very hard to watch, especially that, and I'm not gonna watch this film ever again. Alright, next movie, Damien Chazelle's Babylon. Babylon is a 3-hour long epic biographical and historical also, and this movie looks very similar to Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, because it's about Hollywood, and it's about it has Brad Pitt and Margot Robbie. But after the first 10 to 15 minutes, I knew this is a Damien Chazelle film. Those who don't know, Damien Chazelle made films like La La Land and Whiplash, and and this whole film is also very amazing, and I really like this. And there's one or two scenes or three scenes that I really like the more. This was an amazing film. You can check this film definitely out if you are a lover of cinema. Definitely. Next movie is Foxcatcher. I saw Chalchitra Talks video where Vaibhav recommended a Foxcatcher movie, and it's a Bennett Miller film, and it's a very slow burning film. It's a Mark Ruffalo, Channing Tatum, and Steve Carell. Yeah, definitely check this film out, Foxcatcher. Sinister, it's a horror film. It starring Ethan Hawke. I heard about this film that it's a very scary film, but no, this film was not scary for me, at least. I don't think I don't know what's gonna happen with you, but this film was not scary for me. But it's a good film if you want to watch. You can check out Sinister. The Trap. I have already watched this film. I've already talked about this film in my QMR video. I will put it here and there somewhere. But I watched this film in theater and I liked this. I had a good time. Alright. Next movie I watched was John Wick Chapter 4. Regret not watching this film in theater 1 or 2 years ago when this came out, because after watching this film I said that I watched an action movie. Yeah. This film is I think one of the best action film I have ever seen, and it's for the next time when you think that which action movie you should watch, definitely watch John Wick Chapter 4. It's a 3-hour long full action movie and lots of amazing action, and that's what I like about John Wick film franchise, because in every film it has action, but in every film that there's something, but it didn't feel repeated. Yeah, every action it feels fresh and refreshing, and the best thing about this film, John Wick Chapter 4, is cinematography of this film, because this film is gorgeously looking, and some of the great shots, including in Metro, red light, and they use lots of great red light in this film, and that was also amazing. And John Wick Chapter 4 is I think gonna be one of the best action movies for this decade, and I'm very excited to see who's gonna make a better action film than John Wick Chapter 4. Alright, next movie, Machinist, and it's a psychological mystery drama film, and it has a Christian Bale. Christian Bale literally transformed his body, and he loses so many of his weight. I don't know how he do that, but he was amazing in this film, and the film is also very amazing because the story is also good, and the twist. I watched Deadpool and Wolverine. I watched this film in theater, and I watched it in Hindi dubbing, and I really like this film. I have already talked about this film, and I'm gonna get forward, but I just like this film, and I will put the video link here and there. Next movie I watched was Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason Lives. I have already watched Friday the 13th, Part 1 only, and the reboot version. Part 1 I have talked about in my May month or June month video, but I watched Part 6, and I watched Part 1 and 2. Yeah, and Part 6 is also a guilty pleasure movie, I think, and if you want to watch a serial killer movie, you can check out Part 6, Jason Lives. Then I watched a film recommended by my friend. It's All Quiet on the Western Front. This film won so many Oscar awards, and it's a really good war drama film if you want to watch, and you can watch it. It's a good film. Yeah, the cinematography of this film is also very amazing, and the ending is also very sad, and you can check out. Alright, next movie is I watched M. Night Shyamalan Trap, and I have not seen his previous film Old, so I watched Old, and Old So in Old, some people went to an island. And suddenly in that island they started growing rapidly. They started aging rapidly. Yeah, and so yeah, it's a really great concept. I like the concept of the film. And in the middle of the film, this film was slow down, I think. And but yeah, I pretty much in the end I like this film, and you can check out. But Jawan with Shah Rukh Khan is also a really fun movie, and it's also sit back and relax and enjoy the show. And next movie is Tom Cruise The Firm from 1993. It's a mystery movie, and has a really great tension, and music is also good, and Tom Cruise is also good, and Tom Cruise is also good. Yeah, it's a 2 hour 20 2 hour 30-minute long thriller film, and if you want to watch a thriller suspense movie, you can definitely check this out. So basically, Tom Cruise joined in age 20, and it's from 1998, and it has Josh Hartnett, and Joseph Gordon-Levitt is also in the opening scene of the film. And it's also, if you want to watch a Halloween movie, you can definitely check this out. Halloween age 20. It's a pretty great film. But Michael Myers entry happened, I remember, that after like 1 hour. Yeah, Michael Myers comes in this film after 1 hour. Yeah, and this film is 1 hour 30 minutes or 40 minutes long. So yeah. Cool. Next movie is a really great chamber piece movie. It's a film. It's called You Are Next. It's a horror film, and it's the Machinist come into one house, and suddenly some killers come and started killing them. The lead protagonist is a girl, and she started killing them. And the way this film is directed is amazing, and the music of this film is a standout for me because the music was very amazing, and it fits the atmosphere of this film. Next movie is our lead protagonist Indian movie called Kill. It's a new movie. It's an action movie. It's on train. It's fast-paced. If you want to watch an action movie, an Indian movie, you can definitely check this film out, Kill. And yeah. The best thing about this film is they have to shoot all the action scenes in very short space in just one train, but they did a great job in this film. Everybody did a great job in this film. Alright. Next movie is A Quiet Place Day 1. So Quiet Place Day 1 comes out 1 year ago, and I have heard some bad reviews about this film. So I skipped this film in theater, but when I watched this film in my home, I pretty much like this film. And this film is not the best film of in all. And this film is not better than second part, because this part of this film is like a really amazing horror film. If you want to watch, it's a really amazing horror film from 2018, A Quiet Place. And then its second part is also very amazing. It has Cillian Murphy, and now this third part comes in really third part, because this film is not better than 1 or 2, but it's a good film. If you want to watch, you can check out. Movie is Somewhere by Sofia Coppola. Sofia Coppola made film Lost in Translation, and I watched that film 1 month ago in my July video. You can check out. And now I watched Somewhere. It's also a very good film, and it's about father and daughter, and it's more about loneliness that this father character is feeling. And it's an art house film. This film is not going anywhere. It's just like the scene is happening, and you are seeing the scene. And I like it. This film is not for everybody, and probably you're not gonna like this whole film, but I like this film, and you can check this film out. Next movie was Roman Polanski in The Ninth Gate, starring Johnny Depp. Yeah, Johnny Depp, and it's a supernatural mystery film. If you want to watch a supernatural mystery film, you can check out Ninth Gate. But I didn't like this film that much, but that doesn't mean it's a bad film. But yeah, you can watch it one time, I think. Next movie I watched was Lawrence of Arabia. And Lawrence of Arabia from 1962, and this is a David Lean film. I watched David Lean film Passage to India on my TV, and I like that film, Passage to India, because that film was beautifully shot. And Lawrence of Arabia is a very famous film, so this film was on the watch list for a very long time. But I thought I was gonna feel that this film is very long, and it did happen. In the middle of the movie, I felt that this film was very long. The best thing about this film is the cinematography, and this film is very beautifully shot and gorgeous looking. And if you watched it in theaters by any chance, that this film will be amazing. And to appreciate this film, I have to watch this film 1 or 2 more times, but I will check it out later. But yeah, I watched it. Next, I watched an Indian movie. It's called Kaminey. Kaminey starring Shahid Kapoor, and it's a Vishal Bhagwat film, which later he made film Haider, and I like that film Haider also. And Kaminey is about a twin brother who is. One is in Underworld and the other one is with Priyanka Chopra, and they both got in trouble. Yeah, and this film is the cinematography of this film is very dark, and the whole film tone is also very dark, and the music of this film is also very amazing. I like the music of this film. And so I want a Black Christmas. Black Christmas was amazing film. Then I watched a very good horror film. It's called Black Christmas, and Black Christmas from 2006. There's lots of movies come out named Black Christmas, like 1973 and 2019. I don't know about that film, and I heard that 2019 was a very bad film, but I watched the 2006 version. It was recommended by Chris Takmaya, YouTuber, and this film is it's very brutal. There are lots of killing going on, and it's very brutal. So yeah, it might be disturbing, but there's very few shots. And it's kind of a chamber piece movie, because this whole film took place in one single house, and and very few scenes is outside of this house. But yeah, it's a 1 hour 30-minute film, fast paced. You can check this film out. Okay. Wait, man, I gotta take a break. Wait, guys, I gotta take a break. Alright, Mandy with starring Nicolas Cage, and it's a revenge drama film. It's action and lots of bloody violence, and it has Nicolas Cage. Yeah. And this film is gorgeous looking, and this film's cinematography is amazing, and the Cage was also amazing in this film. And if you want to watch a brutal action, you can check out. Next Next movie I watched. Next movie is a very good film I watched, and it's called Primal Fear. Primal Fear is a murder mystery psychological film, and I'm not going to talk about many things. I'm not going to talk about this many things, but I will let you know that Edward Norton is suspected in a murder. Character is the main suspect of a murder, and Edward Norton saying that he didn't do anything, and our lawyer is also is in this film, and the twist of this film is very amazing. I didn't expect that twist, and if you go with a complete mind, you will like this film, and you will like the twist, and I will recommend this film 100% if you want to watch a murder mystery, psychological twisted turn. And Edward Norton is also very amazing in this film, and he was very young, and he was very good. I'm not going to talk about his character, but yeah, in some scenes he was really good, and check this film. And if it's Alain Delon's Purple Moon, it's a French film, and this was my first movie. This was the first Alain Delon's film I watched, and I really liked it. Alain Delon was amazing in this film, and this film is also very amazing. It's a great thriller film. It's a great film. It's a great thriller film, and it's full of. And without spoiling anything, I will say that Alain Delon's character went somewhere with his friend, and there he killed his friend and took his identity and started living his life. So yeah, it's a crime drama film, and it's a very amazing film. You can check out. It's Mysterious Skin, and this movie has this Joseph Gordon-Levitt. I am not going to tell about what's it about, but it's a very disturbing film, and some scenes are very disturbing. I am not going to watch this film ever again. But the best thing about this film is the music. The background music of this film is really good, and I listened to it many times on YouTube. It's not available on Spotify. It will be available on YouTube, the music of this film. So yeah, that you can check out. It has Joseph Gordon-Levitt. Oddity. Next movie is Oddity. It's a new horror film. I have already talked about that film, and Chris McMahon talked about this film, so I watched this, and I like this film. And you will check this out. You will check my video there and there somewhere I will put it. Next is the Funny Games. Funny Games is a psychological film. It's a German film remake, from 1997. Yeah, same with the same name. Yeah, Michael Hanke made the German film, and Michael Hanke also made this American film from 2007. But it's a remake, fully remake, scene to scene, and it's just in English, and the actor is also American, and it's a really unexpected film, I think, because lots of scene happened, and that was really unexpected for me, and it was really an amazing film, and it's a great art house film, and the camera work of this film is also very amazing. There's a Naomi Watts character is in the kitchen, and this psycho character come to her, and the camera work was also amazing, and this whole film is also very amazing. The unexpected film. The Martin Scorsese film After Hours. After Hours is this film story took place in one night, and the whole film is in that night. Yeah, After Hours. There's a character who went outside in light, and he gets in trouble, and wherever he goes he gets in trouble, and it's a very fun movie. It's a comedy, and yeah, it's a very funny at some time, but I really like the music of this film also. The music of this film is also amazing. Martin Scorsese is the greatest director of all time, and you will definitely check this film out after hour. Next movie I watched was a Japanese animated film. It's called Boy and The Heron. This film won an Oscar this year, yeah, and for best animated feature film. And I watched this film. I pretty much like this film. I have not seen any Miyazaki film like Spirited Away or Princess Mononoke, and I will definitely check this Princess Mononoke because I have heard good things about that film. I recall the right. And this movie is the music of this film is also amazing, and Robert Pattinson gives the voice of Heron in English dub, and that was unexpected. If you don't know, next movie I watched was 5 Feet Apart. This film director Justin Baldoni made a new film, It Ends With Us, which released a few weeks ago, so I haven't seen it. So I thought of watching his previous film, and watched 5 Feet Apart, and this film also took place mostly in hospital, and yeah, and it's a romance movie, and but the both character has some kind of disease, and they can't touch each other, and that's what this film is about. That's the title of this film, 5 Feet Apart, and if you want, it's something. This film is very emotional also, and the song of this film is also very good. So if you want to watch 5 Feet Apart, you can check out 5 Feet Apart. Next movie is a really great film I watched. It's a horror film. It's a psychological horror film, and it's a mystery also. It's called The Vanishing from 1988. It's I forgot from which country this film is, but it's showing that it's from Netherlands. And Stanley Kubrick watched this film and liked this film, and he said that he watched it. This was a very haunting film he watched, and so yeah, and I watched this film, and it's a really great film, and it's terrifying. It's very disturbing also, but it's a great film. If you want to watch Vanishing, you can check out from 1988, because there's a remake also in English, and I have not seen that film, so I can't say about that one, but you will definitely check this one from 1998 original version, The Vanishing. Next, I watched Fast X, and I know it's again sit back, relax, and enjoy the show or movie. And I had a fun watch, Fast X, and I will definitely watch next Fast and Furious movie in theater. So yeah, excited for that. Another Alan Delon's film is Les Samourai, and Les Samourai, I think I like this film more than Purple Moon. Alan Delon is a lonely character, and he is a hitman, and everybody is chasing Alan Delon, police, and someone who hired Alan Delon to kill someone, and everybody is after Alan Delon. So yeah, definitely check this film out. And Bigelow film, Strange Days from 1993. It's a science fiction film, and lots of scene was amazing in POV shot, and it's a really great film. But I like the one scene which involved a car and car chase. Yeah, and if you have seen that in film, you know which scene I am talking about. And yeah, it's a good film, Strange Days. And before this, she made film like Point Break with Keanu Reeves. So if you want to watch Strange Days, you can check out Strange Days. It's a really good film. Alright, then I watched, of course, the Alien Romulus in theaters. And Alien Romulus... Wait, I will talk about Alien Romulus later. I watched Alien Romulus. I will make a separate video, or yeah. Last movie I finished was the last day was a superhero film. It's called The Flash from 2023, from last year, and I had a good time. This film is also a good film, The Flash, and not a great film, not like the best DCU film, but it's also a good film. And I really like the Supergirl scene, and it felt like Marvel was telling DCU, like, see, I can bring Tobey Maguire back, and I can bring Tobey Maguire back, and who you can bring, and whom you can bring. So yeah, DCU made the Flash movie, and DCU brings someone from 1980s. I'm not gonna. It's already in the trailer, so I'm not gonna talk about it a lot. It's already in the trailer, and yeah. All right. So that's the end of the video. And you can comment down what you watched in July month, and you can comment down what you watched in August. Thinking of doing a challenge of watching 100 movies in 1 month, but that's gonna be a really big challenge. But I will try, not in September month, but I will try to do it in October month, because September is already started and I'm not ready for it. But yeah, you can check out, and if you have watched it till here, like the video please. This will motivate me to make more videos like this, and we'll see you in another video very soon. If you want to know my 37 favorite film, I will put it here. That video hit 2000 views, so that was amazing. And you can comment down in that video what's your favorite films. Yeah, I will check it out.